That's very true. I do talk louder than you.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to Devs Play Alien Isolation yet again.
Yeah, we're back. Better than ever. Or stupider than ever, I guess, to jump straight back into Sevastopol.
Yeah, I'd say we're pretty naive, thinking this will be a nice way. Player survival mode will finish the main campaign, may spoil your main campaign experience. Well,
Having spent a long time going through it.
having spent a long time dealing with your bullshit game, I don't think anything can spoil us.
Oh, there's still hacks on there.
Yeah, 13 seconds, 9 seconds.
Terrible. No, I think that's 0 point.
Oh, that's 0 point.
That's 0.09 seconds. That's 54 seconds.
54 is a legit one, right?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't think so. I know the hacked ones don't have anything on them.
Yeah.
Because they obviously just cheated with that one. So you can select your set.
It's not letting me select the challenge though.
Oh, here we go. Using the D-pad.
Oh. Yeah, this is like the character.
Oh, I guess you just have to. I guess you've only got the one. Then you've only got basement.
But then I have to get the Nostromo one as well.
Maybe you have to play this and then do the Nostromo thing.
Yeah, let's check it out. That would be weird.
Yeah. So she's got a flamethrower, a cutting tool, a flare, and blueprints for the Molotov. So with these, there's 3 different sort of categories.
Mm-hmm.
There's a story mode version, which is like the Nostromo, crew expendable stuff. There's the sort of hub-based one where you go out and come back with resources and do days. And there's these kind of one-off challenges of get from A to B.
Okay, I have to escape the area.
Yeah. And you can lock down the stairwell for extra points, and you can collect 2 crew cards, and you can delete the system later. This is totally safe, this first bit.
Okay.
So this bit where you can prepare, and you should look around the room and grab as much stuff as you can.
I'm
there's
guessing.
stuff all over the place.
I'm guessing the moment it's out being safe is when I press use the button.
That is correct. And the alien is not playing around. So he is pissed, like pretty much from the start. So so you've got quite a lot of stuff. And you can still pick up stuff as you're sort of wending your way around.
What? Nothing here? What?
And some of these areas are just so that when you open the door, you can hide.
Okay. Let's see. Noisemaker. Okay, I got 1 noisemaker.
Yep. And if you might want to reload your flamethrower. A lot of people don't.
Those people are now dead.
Yep. Super dead.
Oh, okay, now the time starts.
Yeah, now the time starts and the alien is like right here.
Yeah, I see it on the right.
So these are basically just challenge modes for you to test interacting with the alien, test your metal, I suppose.
There it is. Oh, I have no map.
Uh-huh. But there's that too. There's no map in hell. Oh,
That was a bit mean.
that was a little mean. Isn't this where he went to disappear?
I have no clue.
So if you want any clues about what to do, just ask.
Well, maybe not go there.
Maybe you can back away while he's doing it.
Yeah. Not even sure I can get through this.
It's literally your first try. I would be surprised if you were able to get through it straight away. Nothing against you, just this is nails. Well, not nails.
Looks like a checkpoint.
No, there's no checkpoints.
Can I throw stuff over there and hope he is distracted over there?
Ooh.
I
Oh.
think he may have seen me.
Oh, I don't think so. I think that was pretty fucking lucky. But he's probably going to be coming back anytime now.
Yeah, for a moment I was confused. Is that me or is that him?
Yeah.
I think I remember this room. Yep, there we go. Aww.
Oh bother.
Oh well.
Yeah, that was really close.
Oh, I can only restart the challenge? I can't go, like, main menu?
I think you can quit out from when you're in the game. It's a bit weird that you've only got restart.
Yeah. Let's see. Quit to main menu.
Right. It's odd that you only have this one thing.
Well,
You did,
I did buy the Nostromo pack, so...
yeah, and you did finish the game as well. So.
Yeah. Let's see, let's go back real quick. Survivor mode. Let me go real quickly to my box copy. There we go.
Crew expendable downloadable content.
I just needed to kill the entire game.
A thrilling experience.
How is this thrilling if it's the greatest chance of survival?
Because it's the alien still comes down and can still one-shot you. It's not like he just coughs at you when he comes down and tries to look awkward in the corner of the room.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just smell the flowers tonight. So we're going...
Terrible. At least go on easy.
No, I'm going on the easiest because I beat almost the entire game except the hospital section on hard, so, you know, I've earned it.
That's true. You did only change it down once.
Scumboy says, your console needed a reboot. Yeah, sometimes it's not even a reboot. Sometimes you have to restore all your DLC licenses. Have you ever had that happen?
I haven't, no.
It was big and
Yay.
Sure took him into the airship.
Disappeared into one of the cooling ducts.
my question is, it's using the air ducts to move around.
You know, the primary air shaft may work to our advantage. We can lead it through down to the main airlock.
Who gets to go into the vent?
Who goes into the vent? Ellen. Parker. He has a really good jacket. Dallas. Who went canonically there? Who went there canonically?
It was Dallas who went into the shaft. Yes, Dallas went into the air shaft. Canonically.
Well, let's pick Dallas then.
This one's mine. I lead into the primary air shaft. We trap it on the lower deck. Then Ash opens the airlock. I'll lock down the maintenance hatches where Parker, Ripley, and Lambert are tracking it on the way. Okay, let's do it, people.
These are all re-recorded lines, even though some of them are from the movie.
Yeah. Collect equipment. Let's first just enjoy the set a bit. Just move slowly, E3 trailer style.
So this is all an accurate representation of the Nostromo.
Is it down to who had how many poker chips? This is important.
I couldn't possibly tell you because that would ruin the magic.
I need to know whether this is the accurate way the poker game went.
I think it probably is.
Just like
Jackson
reviewing
9.
the scene forever.
Yeah, Jack. We'll just go back. We'll just actually stream the rest of it. Kepler biscuits, space biscuits, space tomato ketchup,
That
space bird.
but even if that bird is accurate, why would you keep a bird there? Like they're desk buddies. They're not lunch table buddies.
Well, there's no other desk.
Oh, nobody has like a writing desk or something?
No. This is an ore processing, transport and processing ship. It's not gonna have desks on it. Jeez.
Wow, that's terrible.
Come on, man.
Well, at least put it like, I guess you can't put it here. Wow, they really had
Yep.
space.
Yep.
That looks like an actual brand.
Mm-hmm. It's none of these are. I don't think any of these are actual brands.
No, but that looks like an actual can I've seen somewhere, like in a
Oh.
dollar shop.
Oh, it's probably been recreated. It was 1979 that it was made. So
Yeah.
It's probably somebody doing the nostalgia kick thing.
Naval Cookbook, 1001 WI approved recipes.
Mm-hmm. There's all their food trays and various other bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Does the Aspen beer make it in? I think so.
Ah, yes, I do love the choice of milk, butter, cream, or flair.
I think it's pronounced sugar.
Oh my god, they remembered to put the fork in. Remember the fork in that scene?
I think you'll find, Mio, that is a spork.
Oh no.
Your cutlery knowledge is just terrible.
Well, look, this is obviously in the future, and like, sporks were a thing of the future.
Mm-hmm.
We're lucky to be alive at this time.
What a time to be alive.
Bran flakes, corn flakes, and coffee flakes.
Yep.
Favorite. So
Space Cheerios.
it's been quite a while, and it's been quite a lot of emotions around the playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put some music in.
No, you just turn it off.
Oh, can I pick a new cassette? Does the game let me do that? No.
No.
Some ZX Spectrum cassettes. I do like, so this is one of the things I love about Retro Future. It's kind of like, oh yeah, we have all these monitors and shit, and like the future, and space guns, and they're also cassettes.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Cassettes will never die. What medium could be better than a cassette?
It's just why I love Retro Future. Like, right now we're going just, holograms and whatnot, and then like in 20 years something people like, holograms? Why would you use something so outdated?
Yeah, holograms. Come on, man. Hard light.
Yeah, hard light is like obviously the thing where Future would have gone. How could they not predicted that?
Yeah, especially because holograms have been and gone.
Holograms are so blasé.
Yeah, they're so recherché.
Can I talk to this person?
No, can't talk to Lambert.
She's so sad. She's also sneezing without moving her face.
Yep.
She must be very ill.
She's really sick.
Yeah. Dirt.
Yeah. Calendar. What days are marked up on there?
It doesn't say the year, but today is
The 23rd? No,
25th. 25th.
because it hasn't been marked off yet.
Yeah. Is that how calendars in the future work?
Yep. Apple. I love that little Apple thing.
That
So 70s.
apple was quite amazing.
That's ridiculously 70s. This can be my new profile picture.
Yeah, so I'm glad there's at least this, because this is, for me, this is one of my favorite parts of the game. Just the general scenery and how everything is.
Looking around and not getting your face eaten.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm so sad there's no tourist mode. I just want to walk around the entire set of the game, just like observe it and watch it. It's kind of weird saying, man, I really like this Alien game. I really wish they removed the alien.
Yeah, I really wish they removed all threat.
All threat and just let me walk around.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the kind of stuff you want, quote unquote, I hate the term, walking simulators to be.
Yes,
Like-
something very what's the phrase? Kind of not realistic, but very in-world. Everything has a purpose. Everything was built for a reason and has a certain sense of physicality to it.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of how I almost enjoyed Gone Home because it had fairly decent sets set up. It just wasn't there yet. It felt like it needed a bit more time.
Yeah. I mean, Everyone's Gone to the Rapture is one of those games where if you ever lived in the UK, especially in a small town in the UK, that made a lot of sense when you were playing that.
Yeah, like what I probably want is just being able to walk around and you see something, and I don't need to pick it up physically in the game. You can just do that Resident Evil 7 stuff where it's black and screen and then you just rotate it and just want to look around the mall and put it back where it was. I don't even have to you don't have to push stuff or interact with it. Some
other game did that. I think it was one of the Elder Scrolls games, or the Elder Scrolls games started to do that, where you picked something up and you could just examine the items that you have, and you're like, "Ooh, isn't this interesting?"
Yeah, you could go in your inventory in Skyrim and just rotate it, and there was no real purpose. There was only one item you ever needed to examine to get like.
There was a code or something on the underside of it, or they tried to do it a couple of times, and they were trying to be clever about it. But it was just nice to be able to look at things in the environment.
Yeah. So is this where I'm meant to go, or is this more exploration?
I believe it's where you're meant to go, but
there was another door.
I think this has a map. Yes, it does.
Oh, I need to go everywhere.
So collect equipment, optional, collect something, optional, collect something else. So yeah, like I said, this is an accurate representation of the Nostromo living quarters, and then when it gets into the more engineering type area, then we take a few liberties. But very cool. We actually got the artist to make a different motion tracker, which mimics the old motion tracker.
Ooh.
It's the cobbled together thing that they had before. It's still got the same screen and it still works in the same way, but it's a totally new model with totally new hand animations.
It has the same refresh rate as before.
Yeah, my friend James really wanted that in because he was working on these.
Well, I mean, if you're like an Alien fan, this is pretty much the game you want to work on.
It was just the flamethrower was kind of the original one. It looks cobbled together. It looks kind of basic and a bit shitty, but it was that motion tracker, that first motion tracker, which has the sort of cylindrical sensor on the front of it.
Yeah,
that was just really good.
Man, I kind of wish this had a zoom in button to just look into stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a game someone needs to get on PC, hack it so it's just observation mode.
Pretty sure somebody did.
They removed the alien, but I kind of want right click, zoom in on stuff, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or just a model viewer.
Mm-hmm.
This is all very, very, very good.
Yeah. Like I said, all these individually created keys and buttons, all the lights, how the light shines through the button.
Yeah.
And lights up the environment around it is super accurate and really, 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 really difficult to get right.
Well, yeah, I would need some light because I want to see if every single desk was different. They kind of are. I mean, this is
just different stations.
This is the kind of environmental storytelling I appreciate. This look, there's a picture of Stonehenge there.
Yeah, and
a bunch of post-it notes.
Yeah, and then he's got the little coffee rings.
I was about to say, and then you have coffee rings. This is if you had just this. So this is I'm assuming the space station recreated.
It's the ship recreated, yes.
Yeah, that's the ship recreated. If you just had this one ship as a game, where you just walk around and look at stuff. I'd pay money for that.
I mean, unfortunately, the ship is 90% ore.
That's fine. But that's fine. I mean,
this is literally the only living quarters that you've got, and they had to do this all the time. Also, because it's the 70s, everyone's smoking, and it's I mean, air filtration is just something that other ships need, and it's kind of why the fuck are you smoking? That's insane. Out of this world. The book.
Yeah, this just feels in generally very, very well put together.
We spent a long time making sure that it was a little bouncing blue thing. We spent a long time making sure that everything looked right. I mean, getting that leather, I think I said it in the first episode, getting that leather right was really tough.
Yeah. Acebet says, I played this in VR for a few hours, to be honest. Yeah, same. This is the kind of stuff I want VR to be. Like, I feel like, going back to walking simulators again, the reason why I ended up disliking Gone Home, because instead of going full on, embracing what it was, it tried to be a game as well. That's what annoyed me. In the sense of, not like, oh, now it's trying to be a game. It's more like it stopped you from progressing the actual, like...
exploring part.
Exploring part felt gamey, because you had to find a thing to unlock a thing to open a thing. And it just kind of felt like, oh, okay, this is how they want you to go through, like a small little ride. And I felt that game would have been much better. Like, I just want, go in a place and then just explore it, figure stuff out. Just like, oh yeah, there's all sorts of these details. And I feel like that's, if you're a, like, level designer, or just like prop maker or whatever, just like a 3D modeler, you can do a lot of just making a game that's just exploration. Because look at this, like every single desk here is a bit different.
Yeah.
And it's obviously a lot of work. But you can get a lot of these like props from, asset stores and stuff like that, and just...
I'd love to be able to do a VR thing where you were able to like sit in the chairs and go through the logs and the various like computer terminal things, and then get up and walk around and do stuff.
Yeah, you don't need a purpose. It's kind of like you already have the genuine like human curiosity of being like, oh yeah, you just... you're just looking at a new place, and you want, when you visit someone and they have a shelf with cool things, and you're like, oh, I wonder what these things are.
Or looking through their books or their games or anything else like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that kind of, and that's something that interests people. So you don't really need like a gun to shoot stuff, so you can say, oh yeah, it's like a game.
Yeah. Or to artificially block the player's progression by just going, oh, you got to find the key. It's like, what if the player doesn't want to find the key? What if they just want to walk around? I mean, Everyone's Gone to the Rapture had a really good way of doing it, which was you kind of advanced the story, and you kind of had to find out what each house's story and what each family's story was. But in the end, it was it kind of let you go anywhere. Like there were big fields around the place that you could just walk in.
Yeah, I think like when you're making a game,
you can go into Mother if you want to.
What, this?
Yeah, that's the computer room.
Oh right,
That's Mother.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna explore a lot of this.
Yeah.
So weird. Wow, this is really good. I feel it's kind of like, as soon as these kind of games just make it easy to explore, because I know also a lot of those games are afraid, oh, like my runtime isn't gonna be good. So I'm gonna make the player move slowly. Those are all things I don't feel you need to worry about, because people who don't enjoy doing this, they're not gonna play it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you say like, oh, I'm gonna make a game, with shooting demons. It's like, well, not everybody likes shooting in games, so
yeah,
you're not gonna win them over if the shooting is super fucking perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like if you try and cram in mechanics to make it quote unquote a game, then you lose out on kind of what you're supposed to be doing, basically.
Yeah.
If you've got like a horror game, but it's not, but you're rushing through it and you're breaking through stuff, and then it never really sort of delivers on what it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that this is like literally, if we didn't have to go to like fight the alien or whatever, like this would be the perfect thing for me. I'd be like, oh my god, look at how fucking pretty this all is.
Yeah,
like, it has a serial number.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things where you just be really, really interested to take out the game mechanics and have extra interaction mechanics.
Yeah,
like pressing buttons and finding out what they do, and
yeah, pressing buttons, or just having something that lets you observe things better, and like, go here and I press a button and kind of zooms in so I can see the numbers a bit better,
Yeah, you got like bubble, alarm, execute commands, alarm light, more execute commands, SC55, clock, ALU off,
yeah,
airlock 2.
Yeah, it's like stuff like this is what I really hope, Gone Home 2 or, whatever people make does. I've heard the...
Rent home. Leave, left home.
Oh god, there's that...
Stay home.
like, that Finch game that recently released. What Happened to Edith Finch or something like
Oh
that?
yes, yes.
People said that one was really good. I actually need to check that out.
It's all in one house, isn't it? It's all one family and
Yeah.
their story. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's the way to go. Like, that sounds like the way to go. I just hope it's not like, oh, you want to find out what happened to the mother? Well, first go to the father to get the mother key card so you can open the mother door, you know?
Yeah. What's this gonna say? I can't remember.
We got an unexpected wake-up call. Yellow light. I spoke to Mother, and she's picked up a distress call, a repeating acoustical beacon from a nearby planetoid. Doesn't sound like any radio signal I've heard. As the suit's listing no, company rules say we check it out. Now I've got to go tell the crew. They already know something's up. Tell us all.
Yay. Filling in those little tiny plot holes and those little things that happened between scenes in the first movie.
Icebet says in air quotes, I want to make a horror game, but I don't want to make it scary because it'll turn off non-horror game players. Yeah, that's kind of like... I guess that made sense 10 years ago, but now that you have digital distribution and you have such an outreach, you can just make your niche spaceship exploration game with werewolves in space that just hang around, and it'll find a niche and people will buy it.
Yeah, there's got to be somebody who'll buy it.
Yeah.
There's got to be somebody who'll buy it.
There's
Maybe
an
not as
audience.
many to make another one, but
Yeah.
you'll definitely have one buyer.
You'll have an audience for it. And I think that's where things are going. Like, you know how when you go on Steam Top Sellers and it's just like, what the hell is this game? I've never heard of it. Then you open it, it's like, this looks very unimpressive, but it's selling a lot because, you know, people like it, and I never did like that stuff, so that's weird.
There's a fish game. I cannot remember for the life of me. Will and I played it, and there was a second version. It's like it's where it's a sort of post-apocalyptic world where fish have taken over,
Okay.
and they fire lasers. And the first one was a fighting game, a sort of Virtua Fighter, I guess, but in an arena.
Oh, Ace of Seafood.
Ace of Seafood, yes.
God, that was...
I loved that game.
I
That game was hilarious. It was super funny.
I respect those games, but holy shit, do I hate playing them. I tried to, and it's just...
Oh, we played it, and we actually managed to find a way of winning, of, like, you know, playing against each other and having a good time. And then we played the story mode, and every boss that you beat became an unlockable character.
I played the sequel, which was the open world exploration, well, open underwater exploration game.
Yeah, that's the one that I saw Will playing fairly recently, and it looks hilarious. It looks great, but I think it might have been too much of a game,
Yeah.
I guess.
This is all very impressive. Like, look at this. Just making this one fucking room alone takes forever.
So go up to the actual handle there,
Okay.
and crouch down. And then you look up again. Keep closed at all times to be used for mechanical repairs only. And it's got the actual signature for that it passed electrical check.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
See, this is the kind of stuff I want, because I'd rather have the super dense station as something I can mess around for an hour rather than, you know, just... You know, you're under pressure and you're running through an area. It's
I think you could spend a fuck ton more than an hour in Sevastopol. Really, I mean, looking out the window is one of those things where you're just like, oh, that'd be really cool to just look out the window and see things going on.
Yeah, and I remember when we were doing hidden object games, and I had a few colleagues visiting, and we, like, one of them was like, oh, you have Last of Us, can I try it? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then it ended up being, like, because we were so used to maximizing every single scene, you had that opening in The Last of Us where we just run through, and we're just staring, like, literally just, you know, like the quote David Mitchell, like, showing a very tired mace in a cathedral. Just like seeing all these details in the background, and they just say like, "Oh yeah, the player's meant to run through here." It's like, why?
But look at it. Look at how pretty it is. No, run. Keep running.
Yeah, it's just background, and like it's not just background. Do you know how long propping this takes? Holy crap!
Yeah, and the thing is people are like, oh yeah, just screw it. I only have 8 hours to play this game.
Yeah.
So before I have to play my next thing, or before I have to like tweet about this on Twitter or Tumblr or something like that, it's kind of like, really? You don't have the time to take the time to appreciate what's going on? It's like, yeah, we're not even like getting the player to do that. We're pushing them through, even if they want to stand there. No, keep running.
Like even when I play, Resident Evil of all things, like the old ones, I just mash X because I want to examine everything, not because something's there. I just want to see like what it is.
Yeah, just want to pick it up.
Like even the fluff text are like, oh, it's just it's a bunch of documents scattered about. Somebody left in a hurry. Like, oh my god, somebody left here in a hurry.
Yeah. What do these documents say? Come on. Yeah, all these different things.
This is also especially impressive because like Retrofuture is so underutilized in games, which is very well. It's not weird because Aliens is the main thing video games rip off. They don't rip off Alien.
No. I mean, we didn't really rip off. Oh, actually, we were like that quote, which is like, good artists copy, great artists steal, and we stole everything. Like
Yeah.
actual photos from the set became textures, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, this is the type of detail that goes into the background, like of a movie set, and I feel like games kind of go the way of, here's the entire movie set, but we're going to use it as a movie. It's just going to be background dressing.
Yeah, I mean, just have fun wandering around here. I mean,
Well,
this was a movie set, though.
Yeah. But
So-
I mean, like more along the lines of, in a movie. Okay, here's a movie set. You're gonna see it in this film angle and this scene, and after that you'll never see it again.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
games kind of go with that. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a super detailed set, but you're not gonna stay here long because a monster is chasing you, or
You've got to save the world.
yeah.
Oh, it's the face hugger. Yee. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh my god, a pill case.
But that's the thing. This is what I think. This was the position where Ash was.
Oh.
Hello. Was poking the face hugger.
I'm sorry.
That's not supposed to happen.
I remember this part of the movie when
Where the kidney dishes fell.
the kidney dishes phase through the computer.
Yep.
That's my favorite part.
That is literally what happened. Everybody didn't see it because it was in the background. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't get to see this in a movie. You get to see it happen like live.
Yeah, this is actually very much supports the they were dead all along theory in Alien.
Oh no! I mean, like I'm not gonna quote on that. It's like the god of death thing from Totoro.
Oh god.
I think there might be a button around here somewhere to
There might be a button we have to find and press.
well, no, there might be a button around the bed that makes the bed go back into the wall. I think it's. Oh no! Wait a minute. No, not in this one. In the other one there is, but it's just you've got that thing in the way there. Oh yeah, the acid blood.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Look at how it pits the metal.
Look at how good this is, because like you have this entire thing which is just, clean, and then you come here and it's like, oh my god, what happened here?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, this is.
So choreography. And
Imagine when textures get so high res that you will actually be able to read this kind of stuff.
I mean, it's almost readable.
It's almost
on
readable.
the page. It's pretty bad, but on all the machines, you can see that says echocardiography.
Yeah, but like eventually you'll get so that you can afford all the textures to be
Yeah.
like super readable. It's gonna be crazy.
So yeah, that doesn't shut, but in the on the Torrens, which is a ship very similar to this, or kind of the same class almost, it does shut.
Yeah. I'm sure they're gonna do this the whole stream, just gonna like observe the beauty of it. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite part of the game, which I know it feels a bit like demoralizing to say I really like the game when there's no alien, but
No, I think that you have made some good points, which is that that you just kind of want to explore. You want to see everything.
The security system has shut a number of doors, so you'll need to gather equipment en route. Mother isn't really helping the situation, unfortunately.
Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, the only other bit you haven't been to is the sleeping quarters section.
Did we go to?
That was the center that we
Yeah,
started
yeah,
in.
that's where we started then.
Yep.
So yeah, let's go through the other one.
hmm
Oh, yeah. What if you torch Ash? I'm pretty sure it fails you because we tried shooting someone.
Yeah, yeah. We tried setting fire to Waits, I think,
Yeah,
because he was a dick.
yeah. But no, I did enjoy the game. I think it's a good horror game. I do think that my previous thoughts on it still stand, as in the alien needed to chill out a bit earlier, just so it wouldn't lose impact, because eventually it just turned into I'm spending flamethrower fuel to just delay the inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it before, the fact that the alien bits were so tough that they were slow to get through. And then as soon as you got to a non-alien bit, you were like, fuck yeah, this is easy. And you're racing through it only to get to another hard alien bit. And it's like, oh man, I really wanted some more time not having to face off against the alien.
Yeah.
Oh, the scuffs on the plastic and stuff, that's so good.
Yeah, I like that. There was also wait. Okay, I was for a moment it looked like the scuffs were different. I was like, did you really like put different marks in different pots? But you thankfully haven't, because that would have been overkill.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that was still like my main complaint. I did enjoy like the alien bits. I also felt like it. I know I didn't explore it more, but it would have been nice if it felt I could do more after the alien saw me, other than, well, I hope you have a flamethrower or Molotov on you. Which for the start of which for the first half of the game you don't.
I mean, we talked about what we could do with different types of ammunition potentially.
Mm-hmm.
But it never really it kind of felt really unimpactful to shoot the alien from a really long distance with a shotgun or with a pistol with like incendiary ammunition.
Yeah.
Because it just would make him run away. And you wouldn't be able to get the same kind of threat as if you had a flamethrower, which is short range.
Yeah, I feel like the alien definitely needed to be kind of slightly toned down to emphasize him more, because again, this was the thing we said, when you die 3 times to an alien, it stops being scary.
Yeah, it becomes a chore.
It becomes a chore. Okay, like this is how I'm gonna die. It's scary if he kills you once, but after that it's kind of like, what do you do? Like then it kills you a second time, it's like, oh okay, and then a third time it's like, oh, I just want to get through this.
Yeah, mechanically I know what's happening now. Like I can see him doing dick moves, and it's still exciting to run around with him, but it's not the same the third time round.
Is there room for the little guy?
Maybe.
Nostromo has landed on the surface of the planetoid the acoustical beacon is transmitting from. Dallas, Kane, and Lambert are making preparations to approach the beacon on foot. Surface structure is basalt, with traces of rhyolite and probable lava overlays. Atmosphere, inert nitrogen, a little oxygen, and high levels of free CO2. Pressure reads at 10 to the 4th dynes per centimeter. Quite the storm raging out there.
Someone isn't keeping track of the calendar properly.
Yeah.
Either here or there.
Someone's got it wrong.
It's actually a frequent argument among the crew.
Yeah. They almost came to blows.
But yeah, like I said, I was more scared of the androids, because the androids felt like, oh, this is the thing that I can kill, it's just very hard. Whereas the alien was very binary. It was like, it's either gonna kill you or not. That's it.
That's why that pause, that long pause that you get, is really good. It's just too
gather equipment en route.
it's just too aggressive.
Situations,
So.
unfortunately.
Okay, each one can build something else. Hold to craft. Oh, am I full of metal?
You've got no scrap.
Oh, I have no scrap.
Yeah,
Wow.
This is what it feels like to have no scrap.
Wow.
Good luck.
Let's go.
I'm closing the hatch behind you.
No more exploration.
See you on the other side.
Seal hatch 00B2.
I believe that you already have the full map because
Cool.
you know the ship.
Well, yeah, I would be a bit upset if I didn't have the entire
Yeah.
map at this point.
Yeah.
At some point in development, somebody say, "Hey, maybe we should add the entire map."
No, I think it was one of those ideas of do we want them to explore? Do we want these maps? How difficult would it be to get these maps in? I remember this one was actually pretty easy to go through. The circular room was a bit of an ass, but
Yeah, so you can go to any of these, right? Or do you have to go to
it
one
says
or the other?
seal hatch 00B1 and 00B2.
Yeah, because the thing doesn't seem to support multiple objectives.
No, it kind of. I think it tells you whatever's closest, or whatever it deems is first on its list. But you can go to anything. But the alien is around.
You can go to anything, anywhere, do anything.
Yep, there's the Omni game.
Shame the motion tracker doesn't do much because you can just be sitting still again.
Well, I mean, you also have it on super easy if you remember.
Watch me get killed on super easy.
As I said, the alien can still one-shot you. It's not like he's gonna laugh at your jokes.
He should laugh at my jokes. They're very good jokes.
He doesn't think so.
Well, nobody's asking him for his opinion.
Well, he has two opinions. One normal mouth and one with the tanner mouth.
Yeah.
Jesus, you took your time. Shut up my side of the system. I'm a sitting duck here.
Sit tight, Lambert. It'll be over soon.
Oh. Where's the button?
I think it might have been on the console in front of her.
See, this is why I wish I could have explored the entire station so I could admire that sumo figure.
Mm-hmm. And all the bits of sort of ship that are just kind of sitting around.
Was the time invested in all the environments around the same length, or did you obviously just invest more in the... Oh, she left. Should I stay here to observe her, or should I move on?
No, just shut off the other hatch.
Okay. So obviously this is not where the player is gonna hang around too much, but then again you can't really predict where they'll be hanging around because...
There were people working specifically on these as if they were full levels. As in working on them.
Oh, no, I mean, I know that. It's just the environment. Did you put in the same time into propping all the environments, or just the ones where you expected the player to hang around the most?
I'm pretty sure it was all the environments.
It's pretty good.
I think that we really wanted the whole station to feel the station and the ship and everywhere you went to feel real. So a lot of these, a lot of the dressing even is made for either similar environments or they were like a shelving unit with a stack of stuff. And if you put it somewhere else, especially in a space that is very large like this, you're unlikely to come across it within time to see, oh, okay, this is the same thing, or this is a very similar set of stuff. And then you just grab one of the assets and change it around, and probably your uncle finds your aunt. It looks different.
Yeah.
But it still all fits in well because everything is. It's just a question of what do we want to put where? What cool thing do we want you to see? Because it's all cool, so just pick a thing. Ah, you've got scrap now. Oh, crap!
Wow, I didn't even see that. Did you see that?
No, I think he literally just moved into position as you were walking out.
Oh, well.
So you did get killed that easy.
Yeah, well, because he spawned above me.
Well, yes. Well, frankly, yeah.
See you on the other side.
Ah, okay, it's pretty, Okay, it's just starting at here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, my advanced setup of you also having headphones really works.
Yes. Totally works. I might need another drink at this rate. But I will wait.
Jesus, you took your time. Shut up my side of the system. I'm a sitting duck here.
Sit tight, Lambert.
I really need to rewatch the first movie. It's been like probably a good decade.
Let's see, how long ago did I work on this? I think I must have watched it like 4 or 5 times. Son of an owl.
Wow, for Novus, he sure likes to just like waltz in. Okay, can I just? Oh, I don't really
You
want
could
to
go through the server room.
That's way too open.
It's a server room. It's got server, like, slabs.
Oh, it saw me again. Yeah, just come over here. Hmm?
You just hit him with the tail end of that flame.
Does it not come in here?
Oh no, he will. Like I said, you just hit him with the little bit of flame. Kind of thought about wanting to fight you.
Yeah, definitely. I just want to explore the station. It's kind of like, yeah, I've already been through the entire game. I just want to explore now.
I know.
No, I know I'm whining about that.
It's fine. You got a lot of exploring in. You got like an hour's worth of exploring, or like half an hour's worth of exploring at least.
Well, more like 45 minutes because, you know,
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah. But still, quite a lot of time to explore and to do stuff.
Oh, there we go. Now I see it.
Okay, we just can't go past there.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So, into the server room.
I guess.
Server room's kind of your best bet. Look at it. Lots of things to break line of sight.
Lots of holes to not break it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure Dallas is like, man, why do we remove all those old servers? Like, oh, it saves space and gives better ventilation. It's like, fuck that.
Is he in front of you or behind you?
He's behind me.
He's behind you. Oh, no, he wants to come in.
Yep.
He saw that door close.
Oh, he sees
He's
doors
suspicious.
as well? Like the AI sees the doors. The alien sees the doors, like perceives them as a thing.
I can't remember. I think so. I think it must do something.
Close it down. This planet's crazy. Some kind of suicide.
He definitely dropped down from somewhere.
Landing claw. It's that little robot. The weird, like, money robot thing.
The money robot thing. I think you meant to say capitalism or the man.
No, it was a toy in the 70s. Though it was part of capitalism.
It was part of capitalism.
It was just this robot that you put a coin in its hand, and the weight of the coin would mean that the robot went nom, and it would just eat the thing and go nom 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 nom, and this little plastic tongue would go bleh, out because it was tasty money.
I'm trying to observe the cool skull with the sunglasses without getting killed. Is that actually part of the set?
I believe so. Yes.
Just a skull with sunglasses.
Well, yeah, it's the kind of thing that people would have. You know, in the 70s, people had like those weird desk items to make them seem less stuffy.
Ah, you mean the same way I use anime figures for my desk?
I don't know what you mean. Because
Cool.
I don't have pop figures or Tachikoma on my desk either.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, if you had Funko Pop figures, I might think less of your taste.
Well, but I do. There's World of Warcraft ones that I got given.
To be fair, that the dragon is borderline acceptable.
Well, yeah, Deathwing is a really good one. And also I've got a Murloc, which is also good because it can hold things in its tiny hand.
The toy convention I went on had a few weird alien figures,
Okay.
but it was like something like
From,
the only way
from
I
Prometheus or something.
no, it was the only way I could describe it as like a xenomorph having a pterodactyl as a host,
Oh, that's probably from the books.
like stuff like that. Yeah, it was from the books. Like,
Because there was
Oh.
there was a planet that they in very typical Wayland Yutani bullshit white great white hunter kind of thing. Actually, go back. I think there's a log. Yeah, there's audio log. Wrecked by a good pen.
this is a pretty good scene setup.
Hmm?
This is a pretty good setup for the scene, like this water thing dripping down. I like.
Yeah, that's in the movie.
Yeah. It's a really good way to mask all the drool from the vents.
I can't remember what I was talking about before that happened.
We were talking about the Wayland Yutani.
Oh, yes. So, Wayland Yutani think it's a great idea to introduce alien eggs to a planet and have it infect as many different kinds of animals as possible so that they can go on a big hunting safari.
It was just for the safari. Like,
Yes.
they didn't even want to like exploit it for weapons. They just wanted to go on a safari.
Nope, somebody got it and he was in a Wayland Yutani exec and he brought it to a planet that he'd gotten all these other alien life forms to hunt and he wanted to hunt better ones. So he just introduced some alien eggs.
Are you sure you're okay with going in after that thing?
Perks of being the captain.
Is that the actual line from the movie?
No, these are extra ones.
Well, I mean, like, well, did he say that in the movie? Because it sounds like something he'd say in the movie.
Right. Find the primary airshaft system and lead the creature down to the deck below. I can connect to the airlock systems from my terminal.
So, yeah, we had to record lots of different lines depending on who you picked.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's fine.
You know, Sigourney Weaver, Yaphet Kotto, or...
Well, this isn't going to be a 100% bonus content run. So we're not going to say, oh, here are all the differences between the lines, and then just discuss the nuance differences. And maybe discuss branching narrative and dialogue in games in general.
Yeah. I mean, just to finish off the previous thought, it was actually an Alien versus Predator book. Because in the novel series, it's canon that the Predators introduced the alien to various planets because they wanted something better to hunt.
Oh.
And it kind of got out of hand.
No shit.
Yeah. Look at this fucking flamethrower field you're given.
Yeah. If only I was given a checkpoint.
Well, I think you just need to go into that vent.
Oh, I need to go to the vent.
And now you're in the really interesting part.
I'm going into the primary shaft. Start crossing your fingers.
Dun dun dun. And of course I have to climb, like he's not gonna drop down there.
Oh, jeez.
He would break both ankles.
I mean, look at that drop. That's actually... So,
I'm just trying to get a
He just grunt when I
look
dropped.
at the map. So,
Oh god, I need a sip.
y'all have fun now. Actually, it's probably pretty easy on the lowest difficulty setting, but it's really cool because this also has lines from the movie.
I wonder if this obeys the law of left.
All right,
I got a reading on you now.
which is as long as you hug the
Hold on
left
a second.
wall,
I think I got it.
you should get to where you want to be.
It's in there with you.
What?
Right around there. You're gonna have to be careful.
Oh, he just kills me.
Well, if you don't do enough damage to him.
Oh, okay, that's different from before. Because usually it was before just, you know, just...
Well, no, it's
Flamethrower him and
you've
he
never really encountered him in the vents before.
Oh, okay. For a moment I was like, oh, really? From the start? No, it's just here. Yeah, I haven't encountered him from events.
Nope.
Okay, so... Let's see if I can do Rules of Left again. Usually, like when you have this kind of labyrinth thing in like levels, if you hug the left wall, it'll get you to your destination. It's a weird thing that.
Yeah, it's a truism of
I'm just trying to get a reading
mazes.
here.
I think.
Yeah.
Eventually, you
Hold
will
on
get
a
to where you
second.
need to be.
I think I got it. Yes.
So I think what you need to do is
It's in there
absolutely
with you.
avoid it.
All right, I got a reading on you now.
Where? Lambert, where is it?
Right around there. You're gonna have to be careful.
Damn it. Yeah. Okay, corners don't really work.
Yeah. Also, you turned left again.
I figured it would go different route. I didn't know it had a set route.
No, it doesn't have a set route. It's just more a case of just I would have gone a different way.
Ah.
Yeah. So I think you need to avoid it at all costs.
So
I think they actually like occasionally tell you where it's going to be
Oh, okay.
or where you need to go when you get to certain junctions.
Okay.
But if you just sit there, it will come for you.
Yeah, it's just a bit weird that I guess because I did attack it once in the vent, but it ran away right
We're
away.
in position. I'm just trying to get a reading here.
Okay. So let's just go straight ahead, right, and then left.
Hold on a second. I think I got it. Yes, it's in there with you. All right, I got a reading on you now. You're nearly there. Right around there. You're gonna have to be careful. Left.
Here behind me. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this seems like a hard part.
Yes. I think I mentioned this before the stream started that
Yeah.
there was a vent bit that was pretty hard, and it was just like, yeah, it's pretty hard. Again, at least it starts you like right here.
Yeah, it would be a bit of a dick to just like have you go through the entire thing and then just say, oh yeah, you have to
Yeah,
here.
instant kill. Yep.
Start crossing your fingers.
I mean, can you use your?
We're in position. I'm just trying to get a
Motion
reading
tracker?
here.
Not really.
Not really. No.
All right, I got a reading on you now. Hold on a second. I think I got it. Yes, it's in there with you.
Where? Lambert, where is it?
Right around there. You're gonna have to be careful. Right. Right.
At least it's accurate to the movie.
Oh yeah.
He gets his ass completely handed to him in an event.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very weird that he ignores so much flamethrower stuff, like compared to how he is when he's wandering, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was just to change it up from the previous thing.
But then why give me all this flamethrower fuel? You might as well just give me noisemakers. Just a weird way of doing it,
We're in
that's all.
position. I'm just trying to get a reading here. Hold on.
Okay,
a
let's
second.
try just
I
moving.
think I got it. Yes, it's in there with you. All right, I got a reading on you now. Right.
Where?
Left. Right around there. You're gonna have to be careful.
Do you want to try it?
I'll give it a go.
I mean, as a novice, you should be able to. As someone who made the game,
Well, it's been a while since I played it, so
feel free to familiarize yourself with the controls.
so that was that. Do.
Wonder if if like the vents should have If we should use flares in defense or something.
Maybe? I can't remember. I know you don't have a torch.
Yeah, you don't have a torch. You have a classic torch, but you don't have.
Yeah.
Position. I'm just trying to get a reading here.
Let's try.
Hold on a second. I think I got it. Yes, it's in there with you. All right, I got a reading on you now. Right.
Where?
Left. Right around there. You're gonna have to be careful.
Sweeping left and right like a complete idiot.
No, he just doesn't take enough damage.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem is that when he's in wandering mode, he stops when he starts taking fire damage. Here he doesn't stop. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any hit stun essentially.
I'm going into the primary shaft.
Maybe you should throw the flare in the vents you're not going into.
There was a way of.
That's might want to reload.
There was a way of doing this. I cannot remember how
I'm
to
just
do
trying to
it.
get a reading here.
Or was it to get your other options up?
All right, I got a reading on you now.
I mean, our options.
Your like flares and stuff.
Circle.
Hold on a second. I think I got it. Yes, it's in there with you.
What?
Right around there. You're gonna have to be careful. So go right.
It didn't fall for your ruse.
It ignored that flare.
Do you remember the dev cheat codes, Christian, as Scumboy?
Come on, it's not 1983. Jesus.
Your debug codes.
You would not have shipped. No, this is.
No, excuse me. No. I need to. It's you're right. This is a 2014 game.
Yeah.
Do you have your credit card number, Chris, so we can buy the cheat codes?
No, that's a good point. That's good. I'm afraid you didn't buy the right DLC pack for that. That one was Safe Haven.
Yeah.
Because it provides you with the Safe Haven codes.
It should be like a fighting chance. It gives you an actual assault rifle from the Marines.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I think I got it. Yes, it's in there with you. All right, I got a reading on you now. Go right. Right. Right around there. You're gonna have to be careful.
I'm not even sure what to do, really. I mean,
Let's see if I can brute force it somehow.
well, that's the thing. I was trying to brute force it, but I'm sure there must be a way, but I honestly cannot remember how to.
I'll just get up a YouTube video and just like have someone play it for me.
Yeah. We'll splice in something with us talking over the top, going, "Hey, it's really cool. Yeah, go that way."
Actually, you say that, but I did do that for 1LP.
Terrible.
Because there was something I wanted to do and there was no way of making it work live. Like, it was impossible. So I pre-recorded it and just pretended I was live commenting. And because I reacted like half a second to everything, I then moved my audio half a second earlier. And it just looked like I was commenting and nobody noticed.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I think I got it. Yes, it's in there with
I can't
you.
remember if walking slower makes less noise or something.
What?
Right around there. You're gonna have to be careful.
Let's see what happens if I'm the farthest possible distance. I hear him on the left.
Ooh. It fucked off.
Move, Dallas! Go right.
Guess you
That's
have to hit it.
You're nearly there. Straight on. Left. You're nearly there. Right.
Oh, there we go. Drop down. Woo.
Okay, apparently that was a solution. Just
Part 3.
telling it to fuck off once.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me just put on both headphones now. We're back in the game.
Yep.
I guess the difficulty affects how long it takes for it to recover. So probably that's why.
You have to like flame it a lot.
time to enjoy the scenery.
Yep.
Look
Well,
at those
it's-
Look at that duct tape. The textures on it.
It's just
The
it's just
creases are so lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to your texture artist.
Well, artists, plural.
Artists. No, that was obviously done by one person, please.
No, it was a team effort.
I thought one person always made the game. You know, you have the artist,
Yeah,
the
the artist,
programmer,
the coder,
and the
designer.
guy whose name is on the box.
Yeah.
You know, your Warren Spector,
But
your
he's
Ken
not.
Levine.
But yeah, and your Sid Meier. But they're just names on the box. They're not really. They don't do anything. They're just name on the box.
Well, they probably do something.
Well, I mean, to the average Joe, it's kind of like, but his name's on the box. And it's
Yeah.
But that just means he's name on the box guy. It's like
I'm pretty sure they do something, but it's also like, you know...
another audio log.
Oh, nice.
This is Ash, Science Officer of the Nostromo. This is an official record in the ship's log of my actions today. A member of the crew was compromised by an unknown creature. I made the decision to allow him back on board without following established quarantine procedure. Looking at the bigger picture, I feel comfortable with this decision. It was a risk I was willing to take, and I will abide by whatever the company decides upon my return.
Oh, so this is how it went down, huh?
Well, not really. He ended up being ahead.
Well, that's what you get for trying to get ahead of the competition.
Yeah, he tried to get ahead on his job, and he just ended up losing his head.
Yeah. Oh, connect Ash to airlock systems. Is that here?
There. That
Yeah.
console.
Ash, I've connected you into the airlock system. It's here.
I'm opening the outer airlock, but it'll take time. Find somewhere to hide.
Oh, just evade the alien. Were there any blockers to hide in?
I believe so, but I can't remember where they are. Actually, no, I don't think there are any down here.
Ah, that makes sense. I was about to say, like, yeah, this should be easy if there are things to hide in, but I'm guessing there aren't.
That might be one of the little cupboard things. That would make sense, given the environment.
Oh, there
Ah,
is
there we
one
go.
over there.
Yeah.
But it will eventually find me.
Yes.
I wonder if hiding will actually make him come in here.
It's one of those things that I don't want to spoil the ambience of the
Outer airlock chamber
alien.
and be ready to close it in.
So where do I close this from? Oh, I have to go... Wait, it says wait until alien enters airlock. Do I have to go to the airlock?
You have to be close enough to the airlock to
Press the button.
press the button and try and evacuate it.
Okay, so... So I...
Right and then right, or left and then right.
Yeah, I'm just hearing him now, that's why. Okay, he fucked up upstairs.
Yep. Mom, I'm going upstairs.
It's moving in the right direction.
Need to go down that way. Yep.
Well, it's moving in the right direction, it's not there, right? Or is it? Oh no, it's giving me the objective marker, so he's probably there.
Don't know.
Nope.
I think you need to lure it into the airlock section.
Ah, okay. How
I
do...
can't remember how you do this. I think you might need to throw something in there, possibly like a flare, and then you hide in the little cupboard, which is on the right hand side there,
Where?
back there.
Oh, I see it. Oops, he saw me. Come on, game.
Well, you might not notice that. Hopefully.
I need to remember what the quick time event is for holding your breath. Oh no, he did notice it.
Something
Okay, so do we go in now? Wait until the alien enters the airlock.
I think you can press the green button up there.
Oh, it's not working. Dun dun dun! But the future refuses to change.
What was that from again?
Chrono Trigger.
It was Chrono Trigger, yeah.
It was a slim chance at best. We'll have to reconvene.
But I heard the audio log, so it's time to fuck you up, lad.
Life form.
Well, no, we're just pretending there's no audio log. That's okay.
All other priorities rescinded. You can't. You still don't understand what you're dealing with, do you? Perfect organism.
I love how I still have the press square to activate prompt.
Its structural perfection is matched only by its hostility. I admire its purity.
Oh, he said it! Oh my god!
Unclouded by conscience.
Unclouded by conscience, remorse, or delusions of morality.
You're such a robot.
Last word. I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathies.
Hiding is only ever a temporary solution.
As we've seen time and again.
Yep. So yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's sort of slightly Sands of Timed it. It's like, that's not really what happened.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what really happened. Go watch the Alien movie. So yeah, unless you want to spend an extra like 15 quid on extra stuff.
No, I think Sega is very happy with the amount of money I've spent on the game so far, buying it, twice, and Creative Assembly, me buying it twice. So I think I've paid my dues.
I'm pretty happy about you buying it twice.
Yeah, and then also playing it through the entire game through stream. Just to make all those 5 people maybe who didn't buy the game in the world right now just say, "Oh, I'm gonna buy this now. I'm gonna see the entire game."
Everybody who starts up a new YouTube channel who wants something for Halloween, you should buy this game because it is really, really good to stream this thing.
No, it's a very good game.
Especially these little bits here, because then you can kind of get a little dose of like the alien, just the alien, and it's a nice little challenge for people to.
Yeah, I like the crew expendable mode. I especially like it because you're walking around in Nostromo, which is pretty nice.
Yep, we recreated as much of it as possible, and then we did some gameplay stuff as well.
Yeah.
We were looking at the various maps of the different layouts and floor plans, tried to make it interesting and make it circular as well, so that you could avoid the alien and taking down one area.
Well, I think with this we've exhausted everything there is to say about this game. I think
the last thing that we were going to talk about was the different audio. The fact that you've got different people saying different things depending on who you pick.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start this off so we have something other than the main menu in the background.
Yep.
But there's mostly just gonna be chatting. Scumboy says I'm going to have to look for that remove alien mod. Yeah, it's on PC. It's available to buy.
I believe so. Yes. It's one of those things that I really wish that we had
Whatever it was.
given to console. So.
It was
Yeah.
big and
Because it's just a really interesting way of seeing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent a long time on it, so there's no reason why people shouldn't admire how nice it is.
Yeah, it's weird.
Without fear of the alien, without.
Yeah, it's very weird that you have like this attention to detail and just not go. Yeah, maybe what someone just wants to walk around and admire the game.
So you're gonna play Ripley or
Let's pick Ellen Ripley.
cool.
I'll do it.
Ellen Ripley as Sigourney Weaver.
Primary airship. We trap it on the lower deck.
Squad leader.
Then Ash opens the airlock. Lock down the maintenance hatches with Parker, Lambert, and me are tracking it on the way. Let's do it, people.
Da, da, da.
But yeah, I've more or less like covered all my annoyances and grievances with the game.
Yeah, I think we've said about what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it. You know, I think I've answered every question to the best of my ability without being an artist or a creator or knowing the exact upper echelon decision making process.
Yeah, what I do kind of wish is that if this ever does get a sequel, that it doesn't go the route of more aliens. I kind of feel like the next one should definitely just be, because they already used the twist of, oh, it's not actually one alien, it's a bunch of them. It should actually just be one alien.
I don't know. I'm okay with it being more than one. I would be okay with it being more than one. What I would like is a bit more dynamic movement in the alien, I think. Make it feel like it can go to lots of places, and then give you the ability to go lots of places, climbing and exploring a much more vertically interesting area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got really, really good first-person animations. I think that if it continued doing that, and just made it more sort of dynamic and interesting. Also, I'd like the crafting system back in, so you could just build your own stuff. Hey, buddy.
Wow, can't believe he's ignoring me.
Yeah. Notice me, senpai. I believe you get the same ending regardless of who you pick.
Yeah,
but
it seems like
they say different things as you do it, because it's canonically supposed to happen that the alien is not killed and it's not thrown out of the airlock at that time.
Yeah, it fails like in the vents, right? Like, or no. I can't remember where the
No,
fails.
if you can't remember the movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you because it's good. It's very well paced.
I mean, it's just been forever. I should probably just order the Blu-ray version of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this thing. What could it be? It's the blue thing.
It's the blue bouncing thing.
Ash, I don't trust you.
Security system.
Don't attack allies or civilians.
He's no ally of mine.
I really would have liked him to have done the android thing.
That would have been a very nice detail.
And just for him to grab you and throttle you to death.
Yeah, I can believe that. And just put in like a warning, like please don't go against the script.
Yeah, that's not how it really happened.
Please stick to the script, please.
Yeah. Delete log? Yes, no. Or like log deleted, incorrect information. Please put in correct information for all log entries, for all official log entries. Kind of want to do that for a game now.
You just have to figure out how things are meant to work.
Yeah, you're trying to puzzle out the story so that it's correct.
Just railroad the player.
Well,
actually, that seems like a good.
Well, it's not really even railroading them necessarily. I mean,
yeah.
it's like it's more like
It seems like it would be a good game to have something where you recreate like the events of a murder or something.
Yeah.
Like you have all the things, and then you're supposed to like get a reenactment together.
Kind of like Clue, but it's kind of like the end of like Poirot and stuff like that, where he has all of the details, and he's like, "Well, I got all the details because of this, this, and this," and you can feel kind of clever about it because you found all of these clues and you put them together like this.
Yeah, I think what it could be is like you have like this massive, well not massive, but you have this set, and you know who did it, and you know who was killed, you know how they were killed, and then it's like, now arrange it in the set how it actually happened.
Yeah.
So the game gives you the information, here's what happened, and then you're like, okay, how did this happen? Like, just arrange the things.
That'd be really cool. It's like, he's obviously stabbed.
I need to add that to my list of things to make.
You should totally add that.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I can even imagine doing it like in 2D, it would even work.
Not only have I given you a game idea, but I also gave you a name for one of your games as well.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is a nice point to stop.
I think so.
Thank you all for anyone who actually watched all of these streams, videos.
Thank you very much for your time and your attention. I appreciate it.
I mean, I definitely appreciate it.
And I was really happy to play through the game again with somebody who had never experienced it before. And it was really great for answering all your questions.
Yeah.